the Chief Technology Officer over at the ATF, and it's an honor to be with you here today at Innovation Nation 2010. We have a terrific panel for you today on edge computing, and I will turn the stage over to them in a couple of minutes. But first, I've been asked to make a couple of introductory remarks to set the stage for the overall discussion. As I thought about the concept of edge computing, an image came to mind of a cliff. Now, I know what you must be thinking, so bear with me. The cliff representing the limits of what's possible. Then the cliff started to expand, to grow in size, with the edge constantly being pushed further out. This is a way to think about the future of technology. We want to be leading edge, and some of us may even want to be bleeding edge, but we don't want to go over the edge. So we need to expand and create new opportunities in our organizations. Both the public and private sectors are pushing into new frontiers in a variety of innovative technologies that take us to the edge everywhere. We're hearing about many of them today at the conference: cloud computing, social computing, mobile computing, green computing, and more. And it's exciting to think about what we can accomplish if we put these promising new technologies to work for the government. But we must be careful not to fall into one of two extremes, either jumping in prematurely and making costly mistakes, or avoiding and resisting change in favor of the quote-unquote tried and true, or what I would call the perpetual status quo, and never growing to our true potential as individuals, as agencies, and as a nation. To me, true leaders don't fall into either extreme, but rather they bring both sides together to find a balanced approach to innovation, growth, change, and even some elements of managed risk. In any organization, technology leadership is not about leading employees to the edge of the computing cliff, but rather about pushing out that edge so that their capabilities are constantly increasing while the risks are constantly being mitigated. In fact, technology leadership is not far from the vision from what we saw in the show Star Trek. The show pushed the boundaries of what was possible, going where no one had gone before, but always striving to keep the ship intact and the crew safe. While we are the stewards to keep our agency secure, to serve the public, we also must acknowledge that we live in a dynamic, competitive, rapidly changing, and increasingly global environment, and we cannot afford to stand still while others press ahead. To meet the challenges that face us, we must constantly seek out better ways of executing on our mission. And new technologies are critically important in helping us to do this in all directions and at all edges. Finally, this is especially true in today's world, when agency computing is no longer restricted to our brick-and-mortar office buildings, but rather is ubiquitous. From the corner Starbucks to the most remote regions of Iraq, Afghanistan, and elsewhere, our customers demand to be productive everywhere to carry out their mission. Our speakers today will focus on how we can meet those demands while also keeping the information secure.